So let's talk about the benefits of sunlight.
Yeah. So first one is going to be vitamin D creation. So you need sunlight to make vitamin D. So vitamin D, a lot of times we say it's a fat soluble vitamin, but it's not really a fat soluble vitamin. It's something that we actually make in our bodies. And if you know the fat soluble vitamins, you have to get externally to have them to be present in your body, right? So vitamin D is a little bit different because we have the precursors to vitamin D, but we actually don't know how to make it. So when you go outside in the sunlight, you get UV rays that hit your skin, and specifically UVB rays. Those are the ones responsible to ignite this formation of vitamin D. So you have a precursor of vitamin D circulating in your body, or actually it's in your skin, and then once UVB rays hit it, that precursor is now able to change to vitamin D, and that gets synthesized in your liver and your kidneys, and then it gets released throughout the body. So without sunlight, you would not be able to produce vitamin D. And of course, yeah, people say you get them at supplements, but that's not the actual true vitamin D. It's something that you have to naturally produce, and that can only get you so far, the artificial stuff.
Yeah. And even as maybe you're driving around and listening to this, don't always wear sunglasses. So sunglasses are a form of protection when the sun rays get dangerous. Maybe you're staring directly at them and working periodically. But if you're just driving or something brief, we're already deficient in vitamin D as a nation in America. So take off your sunglasses because it's actually very beneficial for your eye. Don't literally stare at the sun. But hey, cup nurses told me to stare at the sun. Then I freaking lost my vision. Don't do all that. But just minimal sun exposure to the eyes is actually very, very healthy. The benefit of sunlight also has to do with sleep. And we talked about sleep, the way it hits the retina, where it's sending literally information to your brain. It's giving it a signal that it's nighttime or daytime, accordance to what's going on. And natural sunlight actually affects your circadian rhythm. So we're talking about that. That's actually known to increase or decrease melatonin production. That's why night shift messes you up so much. And it also helps with bone formation. So we have the osteoclasts and blasts that are involved. And we need vitamin D as a regulator of this formation and of the balance of calcium and phosphorus.
In the medical community, when someone says vitamin D, their first association is probably going to be bone formation and calcium. So this is exactly what's going on here. For you to move around calcium, for you to take out calcium from the bone, put it back in, to maintain levels of certain electrolytes like phosphorus and other ones, you need vitamin D because the cells that do these things, let's just say like Matt said, osteoclasts. So osteoclast responsibility is there's a low amount of calcium in the blood. So what these osteoclasts do is they take out the calcium from the bone, they break down the bone, take out the calcium and put it in your blood. Because calcium isn't only used for bone formation, it's also used for muscle contractility. It's also used in neurochemical transmission for your brain to work. And it's calcium, right? So that's why you have to have enough calcium in the blood, but you also have to have calcium outside the blood for bone formation. So with these being said, or with this osteoclast being said, is they have vitamin D receptors. So for them to function, they need vitamin D in them. Because if you don't get vitamin D, they can't properly, you could say, break down and create this calcium.
Sunlight also has a benefit for anxiety and depression. So natural sunlight, when it hits your body, and there's a process of production of serotonin. Serotonin has been known to boost mood and help a person feel calm and focused. So
this is a happy chemical, like dopamine.
Exactly. So that's a huge, huge benefit. And scientists don't know exactly the theory of why anxiety and depression happens. We usually talk about neurochemical balances, but it might be this one neurotransmitter, serotonin, that could have a direct correlation. So more vitamin D or more sunlight, it does not hurt.
Right. And what's releases serotonin? Like working out. So maybe you don't need like an SSRI or like any kind of antidepressant or a pill or medication. Maybe you just got to go outside, maybe play some sports outside, move around a little bit, go on a jog, because you're going to increase your serotonin two ways, from the sun and you being active. And a third way you're going to activate serotonin and that kind of level is you're going to slowly see a progress in your lifestyle. And that's going to also boost serotonin because it's going to show you that you're able to spark a change in your life, and you're also able to see the results, and that progression and those results increasing every week or every month or whatever is also going to make you happy. So it's like a giant wheel and a revolving door of pleasure. If you want to watch or listen to our latest episode,
you can check us out on Apple, Spotify, or watch us on YouTube.